Breaking news tonight that might mean the world to the men and women who rushed the World Trade Center, watched it collapse all around them, and kept right on working in a toxic cloud of dust and rubble. A lot of those early responders, mainly firefighters, have started falling ill, some with cancer. Right now, they're not eligible for benefits under a recent federal law because the measure does not recognize a link between cancer and the 9/11 dust. Now, earlier tonight, the medical journal Lancet released a new study just a few hours ago suggesting that firefighters are at a greater risk of cancer. The firefighters who responded to 9/11. The lead author of the study is the New York Fire Department's chief medical officer. CNN's Dr. Sanjay Gupta joins us now with details. So, Sanjay, the study suggests that the dust produced by the collapse of the Twin Towers is making the first responders sick, right?
That's right, and I think what is different here is that the idea that it would cause some sort of illness, primarily respiratory problems, I think that's been pretty well established. What's been at odds and a bit controversial, frankly, for some time is the possible relationship between the dust and cancer. There have been some studies that have shown no link, some small studies that have shown a very small link. This one is a much more significant study. It's a 10-year study now, Anderson, looking back over the last 10 years. They followed these firefighters all along this time, and what they basically concluded was that there was an association, a 19% increased risk of developing cancer for fire workers who were first responders who worked on the pile at 9/11. And if they included all cancers, including cancers that developed soon after 9/11, the association was even higher, a 32% increased risk. The lead author, as you just mentioned, Dr. David Prezant, called this pretty significant to me. I interviewed him about this specifically. Listen to what he had to say.
As we start seeing cancers, we want to answer their question, is cancer increased? And I will have to tell you that my initial bias was that for the first 10 or 15 years we would not see an increase. That's another reason why I think our findings are so strong, because I actually thought we would find the opposite.
You were surprised.
Very much so. Whether we can say that cancer is increased in other responders or area residents, we have no idea. This is a study about firefighters. Their exposure is so unique. Right? 85% of the exposed were present in the first 48 hours of the collapse when the exposure was massive. That is a very unique exposure.
The firefighters watching, they have the lingering question, why did I get this cancer, and was it related to the dust? And you would say what?
For most instances, it was World Trade Center related.
A worker was using a wire wheel on a sheet of metal when a tiny piece of wire shot out at high speed and pierced his eyeball. Not even an eighth of an inch long, the projectile caused too much damage to save his eye. Think this is just a harmless little screw? It was in the grass when a man edging the lawn with a powered string trimmer hit it, instantly turning it into a missile traveling fast enough to shoot directly into the center of his eyeball, penetrating the pupil and embedding itself deeply in the vitreous body. A man using a handheld sprayer squirted parts cleaner on some metal pieces. The stream of spray bounced back and hit him in both eyes. When the solvent made contact with his eyeballs, it started burning through the tissues covering the cornea. Blinded and screaming in pain, the chemicals caused extensive damage because it took him almost 20 minutes to find his phone so he could call for help. The delay cost him most of the vision in one eye and 15% in the other. A maintenance worker was refueling a generator when some of the fuel spilled over and hit the hot engine manifold, causing a flash fire. The fire was strong enough to burn off most of his eyebrows and some of his hair. The skin around his facial area received first-degree burns. When he took his safety glasses off, the only part of his face that had not been touched was around the eyes. Doctors told him that the safety eyewear he had been wearing saved his eyes, and without them, he might have been blinded for life. Almost 70% of eye injuries result from flying or falling objects or sparks striking the eye. Of the objects that caused the worst eye injuries, more than 60% of them were smaller than a pinhead. Most of these damaging little missiles were traveling at high speed when they injured the eyes. Chemicals in the eye account for almost 20% of eye injuries. Good safety eyewear is inexpensive, lightweight, easy to keep clean, and scratch resistant. Choose safety glasses that meet universal standards for proper eye protection. For example, OSHA requires protective eyewear in the United States to meet the minimum standards established by the American National Standards Institute, or ANSI. If you already wear glasses, your prescription lenses can be made to ANSI standards. Most safety eyewear also blocks damaging UV rays. And you can get safety eyewear for indoors or outdoors, and you can even get ones that are bifocal with varying degrees of magnification. Remember to wear your eyewear when working around the house. More than twice as many eye injuries occur at home than in the workplace. But whether you're at work or at home, don't be blindsided in an accident. Wear protective eyewear.
Okay, guys and girls, so as you can see in those programs, the importance of having protection from dust and also protecting your eyes from objects that might fly into your eye and cause injury. And as you see the programs I just put on from the YouTube, okay, I'm still getting around trying to learn how to do editing and stuff like that. But you know, I'll get there short and, you know, hopefully soon. But yeah, today's video is basically about dust masks, eye protection and stuff like that. So without further ado, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start over on your left hand side, over this side. God bless you all. Welcome to the Real Life Festival Survival channel. God bless you all. Thank God for the grace. And you know, today's subject is about safety glasses and dust masks and some ear protection as well. And just some little ideas I have, and just some little things I want to, you know, talk to you guys about. And like I was saying, I'm going to start on the left-hand side over here. I've got some ear protection. These are relatively cheap ear protection, and they're quite good for protecting from loud noises and stuff like that. Some of them you get with some kind of cordage, so you can wrap them around you won't lose them. Okay, so. And basically I've got some inexpensive masks here, various different types. They are the safety types. I've got some, this is a medical one, and this is just a normal dust mask one. You can get these inexpensive ones from DIY stores, and they'll protect you from dust as well. And they are certified, they've got the EN numbers and etc on them and like that. And this is another one over here. This is also like a type of medical one. And basically I've got some safety glasses. They are the protection ones. These are inexpensive, but they're very good. Okay. Now I just wanted to also say, be careful when it comes to glasses. There's also a lot of rip-off glasses out there. People go and spend hundreds of pounds. And so basically what I'm trying to say is, do some research and look into it, because you could actually get a lot cheaper ones that are actually as good as the £100 ones and £50 ones. And I'm not saying all the expensive ones are not good, but I'm just saying do a bit of research anyway, and just make sure you read the reviews and you check them out. You don't want to be spending money for something that you could have bought a lot cheaper. Anyway, these are about £6 each. You can get these type of ones, and I think you can get them even for £2, but £6 is around about the sort of cheapest. But if you buy about 10, you can get them for cheaper. Anyway, so basically that's the cheaper ones, these clear ones here, okay. And then I've got some, let me just put this back over here. As you can see in those videos, the importance of looking after your eyes. You know, some chemicals can get in your eyes, then you can't find your phone. These are the Lux Optical. I use this in my Viper 72-hour kit. And bug out bag, the 72-hour bug out bag, the Viper Special Ops bag. If you want to scroll down, check out the contents of that. And these are like I was saying, the Lux Optical, and they're almost like type of goggle style. They fit around. They've got like this sort of foamy stuff here, rubbery, foamy, and it goes around the eyes like goggles. And these are slightly tinted, but clear, but a little bit of tint in there. And they also come with the arms as well. So okay, moving on, and basically going back to the cheaper ones, but they are still protection glasses. As long as they've got the EN and then the numbers and all that, they are protection glasses, and they also protect you from UV rays and as well. So you get these as well, these straps, these cordage that comes with it for around your head to make a headband. Okay, right, moving on. Just bear with me a second, guys. These ones, I'm sure, I don't know if you saw them recently. I picked these up in a second-hand shop for £2. These are the Bollé Rush Plus. They're also tinted, UV protection. I thought it was a bargain for £2. So these kind of float these in different kits now. I did have this in the Garrison pack, the Covert pack recently, but I've actually changed them out. What I've got recently is I've got these ones, okay, and these are going to go into the Covert pack. And basically these are the Bollé Rush. Excuse me, let me just try and get the packaging round here. These are the Bollé Rush. Okay, there's a bit of the specs on there. These are also good for UV as well. Okay, so I'm going to put this in my Garrison pack and my Covert pack. Now I'm going to speed up the video. These also come with a headband as well, a little Bollé sign there. Okay, so also what I've done is basically, I've done these little kits. I'm going to show you a little kit at the end of this, but I'm just showing you my little little safety glasses I've got at the moment. I've got also these Bollé Trekker 2. Okay, they're really reasonably priced, and they're EN protection number and all that, and they come with like these headband, nice bands. And they also come with a kind of elasticated one as well. Okay, not really nicely made. And what I'm going to do with this one, this is actually going to go. Sorry, I made a mistake. Whoops. Let's go back. I said these ones were going to go in the Garrison pack and the Covert pack. Okay, watching those videos just sort of made it really clear to me how much protection. How much, you know, we need to be protecting our eyes, and not a lot of people are talking about this on YouTube. Everyone shows sunglasses, blah blah blah, and clear glasses and etc. But we really have to, you know, make sure we've got a good little kit together to protect ourselves from dust and our eyes as well from objects that might fly through. So moving on, these Rush actually they're going to go into my day pack. It's all right, and this is the Trekker is actually going to go into the titanium Covert pack and the Garrison pack. Okay, so it's the Trekker 2 I'm going to put into my if you scroll down in my videos and look for the Going Titanium series number 9, also number 8, you'll see the Covert pack and the Garrison pack, and I'm going to stick these Trekker 2 Bollé in that. Okay, and they also come with a nice little case. Right, and I'll show you in a second what I'm going to do with the case. And then basically what I've got, this is my day pack kit. This is my Going Titanium series kit here, the grey kit, Garrison pack, Covert pack, and this is my 72-hour bug-out bag kit here. And again, these are going to float around. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move everything to the side. You've seen the ear protection. So guys, just think about getting a little bit of kits together. You know, like that, with the dust mask, the ear protection, the clear glasses, and the sunglasses as well. Okay, it's up to you what you get. Remembering as well the price, remembering to do your research. What I'm going to quickly do is just quickly push this lot and this lot to one side and just give you a little idea about something, okay? Quickly over this side, I'm also going to get a balaclava, which I've got. Just a little idea, guys. So you get your balaclava like that. You've got your clear glasses, okay, so you'll have two different sets. So you get your goggles, excuse me, the ones that you're going to put in your kit. You've got the other bands as well that go on there, as well as the strap, elasticated strap. So what you do is you put it on the balaclava like that, and the straps, your ear protector, and then you've got the mask, okay, you've got your dust mask. Right, what you do, okay, take the dust mask out of the packaging and you put your glasses within that and you wrap it up like so. Okay, just giving you a little idea. Also so these are going to be spare now, these are going to go into another kit, but this is just a little idea just to show you a little kit. So make sure you've got your dust mask, your glasses, your ear protectors together. You just roll them up like so in the balaclava. Okay, you get your case like so. Okay, this is just a cheap and cheerful case, but it's made of good material, 600D, and cost me about £3. Okay, I need to get a couple more. It's got a little belt loops there, and a nice little zipper, and a little clip, so you can put it onto different places. Okay, so you've got your little bundle here. You just whack that inside here now. Come on, while I'm on film, I want this to work. Just bear with me, guys. Okay, I haven't practiced this actually. I was just filming, and hopefully I won't let you guys down. And you basically put all that inside this, and then God willing, on film. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so basically it's the first time I've done it, but with this particular goggles, but it's worked on every single other goggles, and now it's working anyway. Just zip him up nicely for you, and just giving you a little idea of something what you can do, and the reason behind it, which I'll tell you in a second once I've zipped it up, guys and girls. Okay, there you go. Right, never give up, guys and girls. Something like that. So within here you've got your goggles, you've got your dust mask, you've got your ear protection, and you've got a balaclava in one little package. So as we saw in those programs earlier, the importance of eye protection and your protection from dust and stuff like that. Guys and girls, thank you very much for watching the video. That's my video about my glasses. Okay, there's just some little ideas for you. Let me just chuck everything back in the screen just to finish up. The importance of eye protection is extremely important, guys and girls. Now, God bless you all. Stay safe. I'm just going to juggle backwards a little bit. Stay safe out there. Remember the programs that I just showed you about the dust, about the cancer. And also there's loads of other stuff they're doing to us in the food, in the water, in the air. So just be prepared, guys and girls. Remember, eyes, you need to protect your eyes. Keep them open, but keep focused. Keep vigilant. God bless you all. Like, share, subscribe if you like. Leave a comment, any questions. Remember to do your research. There are glasses out there that are not that expensive but still do a good job. Anyway, thank you for coming to Darulla Festival Survival Channel. God bless you all. Looking forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care. God bless.